Happy hump day. Welcome. We're almost
Happy
there.
hump day, right?
Yeah.
Everyone take a nice big deep breath in.
Woo. There
Airway,
we go.
breathing, circulation.
Yes. 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 Okay, so welcome. It's January 13th, 2021. And yeah, here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Another
And
day.
Sherri,
Decarboxylate
yes,
is a really cool word.
it is. It's a chemical process, a physical chemical process, right?
Yep.
You apply heat to the cannabis plant and it decarboxylates, chemically changes the acidic forms of THC and CBD and the other cannabinoids. And what do you get, Sherri?
You transform the inactive acid part of the cannabinoids like THCA and CBDA into the active THC and CBD. So the reason why people like to decarboxylate, they get a higher potency in their products that are consumed, like edibles, gummies, tinctures, capsules.
I mean, if you eat a raw cannabis plant, you're not going to feel any intoxicating effects. Like you're not going to feel the pain relieving effects of, say, THC because it's in its inactive form. Now, THCA is a powerful cannabinoid used in medicine, right?
Yep.
Because it's really good anti-inflammatory. So, both of those things are very powerful, but, that's why people smoke it, right? Because when they smoke cannabis and they get high, they get intoxicating feeling. It's because it decarboxylates that THCA.
Yeah.
Then you get the good stuff. So what are we going to talk about? Folic acid today?
Yeah. So today's Wellness Wednesday, wise wisdom for wellness, health awareness themes. So what we've been doing throughout the year and what we're going to continue to do is we're going to talk about the different monthly health awareness themes. So last week we talked about National Birth Defects Prevention Month, which is going on in January. And we talked a little bit about that. But this week, we're going to talk about National Folic Acid Awareness Month, which is really interesting, and it's like folic acid, B vitamins, how does that have to do with anything? Well, it does, believe it or not. Phytobotanical nutrients, nutrition, micronutrients are all really, really important for our endocannabinoid system, health and signaling. Really, really important. So Mark, what's folic acid?
So folic acid is essential B vitamin that's necessary for proper cell growth. And B vitamins bathe the central nervous system. So you need to have B vitamins. And listen, folate versus folic acid, right? Folate occurs naturally in certain foods. There's whole grains, dark leafy green vegetables, which I love, broccoli, asparagus, Brussels sprouts. I'm getting hungry. Beets. Citrus fruits, avocado, papaya, bananas, eggs. Oh my God, I got to go make breakfast. Folic acid is a man-made it's a man-made supplement used in fortified foods like rice, pasta, bread, some breakfast cereals. You'll see it's fortified on the side. That's what it means as folic acid in it. And it's added into foods. The body absorbs more folic acid from supplements and fortified foods than in natural foods.
Yeah. And truly the part that's important about that when we talk about nutrition and health and wellness, is that, we are truly a country that is overfed and undernourished. We are missing so many micronutrients in our diets. So it's really important that we bring up these different things. And the reason why folic acid is so important is because of all the different things that it does do.
Right.
Especially for people that are, thinking of becoming pregnant and having babies, folic acid is huge in the development of the brain and spine.
Right.
So folic acid deficiency can cause birth defects of the brain and spine. There's little different things, folic acid can prevent up to 70% of these different types of conditions. So spina bifida, incomplete development of the brain, the spinal cord, right? It's the protective covering around the brain. Folic acid deficiency can cause part of the brain to be missing. Really interesting. And premature or low birth weight babies. So really, really important folic acid, B vitamins, and being able to supplement not only, eating those foods that are rich in those types of in folic acid, but also supplementing if we need to. So why do we talk about this? Because of the endocannabinoid system, we have that My umbrella right up there.
That umbrella.
All the time. And the spokes of the umbrella are different organ systems and our immune system. And the fabric pieces of the umbrella that connect to the umbrella are the neurotransmitter signaling systems that give messages.
Mm-hmm.
Very tippy top of the umbrella is the endocannabinoid system that blankets on top of our umbrella that give messages to keep our umbrella going up and down nicely. So if we're not making enough of our own internal endogenous cannabinoids, if we're not making enough of our own anandamine and 2-AG, well, guess what? Our umbrella isn't going to look so good. So
it's not going to open and close well.
Yeah.
Sure.
Healthy food choices, nutrients, micronutrients, including B vitamins.
Yeah.
Affect the health of our endocannabinoid system. Right?
Sure
so
does.
everything that we're doing or not doing in our lives affects it. So here we go. Let's get into a little bit more about some of the symptoms of folate or B12 deficiency. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
There are.
Quite a
Fatigue,
few.
tiredness, exhaustion, lack of energy.
Paresthesias, pins and needles. Right?
Yeah. Sore red tongue, mouth ulcers.
Muscle weakness.
Disturbed vision.
Psychological problems, which may include depression or anxiety.
Cognitive deficits, problems with memory, understanding, and judgment.
Temporary infertility. That's interesting.
Right. Pregnancy complications. And again, the birth defects that we talked about a little earlier.
Yeah. Heart conditions. You know, B vitamins are essential to healthy cardiac function. So what can cause some of these B12 or folate deficiencies?
Well, I recognize the first one, Sherri. My grandmother, God bless her, she had pernicious anemia. And that's from when the immune system attacks healthy cells in your stomach and it prevents your body from absorbing B12 from the food you eat.
Yeah. So, well, here's another good one, right? So what are when we talk about endocannabinoid system health and nourishment, diet is huge. So dietary deficiency, right? Food, fast food, fried food, fake food, poor diets, alcohol, sugar, all of that stuff can deplete our body of B vitamins. B vitamins are essential. They bathe our central nervous system.
They do. They do. Medications, some anticonvulsants, proton pump inhibitors can cause a drug nutrient depletion, and they can affect how much of the vitamins your body absorbs.
Yep. Other thing too, we're no surprise, stress.
Yeah.
Stress can affect our B vitamins, unhealthy gut microbiome. So if we have an unhealthy stomach and we're not eating properly, dietary deficiencies due to our lifestyle, that can cause a vitamin B12 or folate deficiency.
Yeah. And
so,
the next one, Sherri, tell us about this one.
Okay, this is very, very interesting.
Is that an acronym for mother? No, go ahead.
I know, MTHFR. Okay, it's this big, long-winded, giant word. Yeah, I can't even pronounce it, but it looks like motherfucker. Really,
it does, and it is a motherfucker. So 30 to 60% of people have this genetic mutation, and it's where the B vitamins don't cross the blood-brain barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the interesting thing too is if people have these MTHFR and they don't have, you know, B vitamins don't cross the blood-brain barrier, it can manifest in some of these other symptoms that we have mentioned about folate deficiency, B12 deficiency. Yeah. So what these people have to do is they have to take an activated form of folic acid. So there are supplements that are out there. It's called methylfolate. So the MTHFR converts the folic acid to methylfolate so it can actually cross into the brain. So a lot of people that don't have that gene, it's not able to cross over. And so what happens is they manifest these symptoms that mimic the B12 deficiency, vitamin folic acid deficiency. So this specific type of supplement allows that B vitamin to get into the brain. Really important. So good stuff. So as we all know, we are here to educate you and empower you to make choices that are important for you. Healthy choices, nutrients, micronutrients, including B vitamins. We want you to remember B vitamins for the win.
Yes. And of course, decarboxylated cannabis.
Decarboxylated cannabis. Absolutely. And if you or someone you love is suffering from chronic illness, chronic pain, if you or someone you love is interested in learning how to incorporate plant wisdom and nutritional components of the plant, or to have a Canna healthy lifestyle, Or if you or someone you love is cannabis curious and you want to learn how to have a safe adult use experience, reach out to us at The Green Nurse. We're here to help you.
We are.
www.thegreennurse.com.
And you know,